Prime Minister Modi has kickstarted the BJP's election campaign in Meerut today with a mega rally. He was joined by other bigwigs in the NDA such as UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and RLD Chairman Dent Chaudhary. While speaking at the rally in the city, Prime Minister Modi stated that the 2024 elections are not just about forming a government, but about building a Viksit Bharat. Outlining a roadmap for the upcoming 5 years, the Prime Minister also stated that the government has already started preparations for the third term and rapid progress is being made in determining major decisions to be taken in the first 100 days. What is interesting is that the Prime Minister had commenced his election campaign from Meerut itself back in 2014 and in 19 as well. Apart from emphasizing upon his special bond, the Prime Minister also highlighted the key promises that were delivered by his government over the last 10 years. He spoke about the construction of the Grand Ram Mandir in Ayodhya as well as strides in women empowerment. In his speech, the Prime Minister also took potshots at the opposition over the issue of corruption and reiterated his commitment to recovering money lost in by corrupt individuals. Now, 80 seats are up for grabs in Uttar Pradesh. This is a significant chunk of the total 543 seats in the Lok Sabha. Considering all of this, how significant, how imperative is this hat-trick move by the BJP to begin their campaign from Meerut? How crucial is a sweep in Uttar Pradesh for the NDA to realize the 400 Paar Vision, and can the Congress-SP alliance dent the double engine in the state? That's exactly what we will talk about with our guest. Joining us on the show is Dr. Anil Gupta, BJP spokesperson. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, Congress spokesperson, also joins us on the show. Tariq Khan, SP spokesperson, with us on the program as well. Chandni Preeti Shah, political analyst, will be joining us momentarily. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, I heard the Prime Minister, he said whatever has happened in the last 10 years is merely a trailer of what the next 5 years are going to be about. He also targeted the Congress party. Once again, he took pot shots at the India alliance and also went on to say that when it comes to a sustainable model, it is only the BJP that can provide for the growth of the country. The Congress was given ample opportunities in the past and they botched up.
Thank you, Vinny. Hello to everyone here. Prime Minister Modi started his electoral campaign from Meerut, which is part of a western UP, popularly known as a Jat land. Jats comprise 3% of the state's population and 10% of the adjoining 6 districts of western UP. While Prime Minister Modi ji is at Meerut, I wanted to ask a few questions to Prime Minister and his RLD counterpart, Mr. Jayant Singh. First is, why has he dropped the sitting MP Rajendra Agrawal and given a ticket to real Shri Ramji Arun Govil? What is Arun Govil's contribution to the Jat land Meerut? Second is, what is his stand on ex-BJP MLA Sangeet Som saying that Western UP is on the verge of becoming mini Pakistan? Third, did Prime Minister Modi and RLD Chief Dent Chaudhary comment on anything on providing MSP guarantee to the farmers, because farmers constitute the majority portion of the Jat land? Fourth is, did Prime Minister Modi, from his electoral speech from Meerut, did he promise any action against Teni Jr.? Ajay Mishra Teni is a Lok Sabha candidate himself. Did Prime Minister Modi, again RLD counterpart Dent Chaudhary, did they promise any compensation or any punishment to the culprits of the young farmer Shubkaran Chaudhary, who succumbed to the police brutalities that happened to the farmers of the country? Did Prime Minister Modi comment on the treatment meted out to the wrestlers of our country by his own Home Ministry, when the perpetrator, who's been abused and who has been accused of harassment, lies in his own flock, as these are the Jat daughters? Did Prime Minister Modi comment anything? The Jat land, the Western UP Jat land, not only sends farmers to the country, they have the biggest contribution to the Indian Army in the form of Jawans. Did Prime Minister Modi and RLD counterpart comment anything on the Agniveer scheme, which has put the future of the youth of the Jat land in jeopardy? Did he mention any of it? No. He mentioned taking back money from corrupt people So did he comment anything on the 4,800 crore electoral bond scam that's out in the open? How the telecom revolutions, telecom bill has been introduced without any opposition member in parliament? How the companies were raided by ED first, and a week later they gave electoral bonds worth of 100 and 200 crores, and later they were given government projects worth 14,000 crores, worth 9,000 crores. Did Prime Minister Modi comment anything on the absolute brazen corruption that's going on under his nose? Did Prime Minister Modi comment on anything? MSP is determined by CACP, which is under Prime Minister himself. Did Prime Minister promise to the Jharkhand that he'll ensure MSP? Did Prime Minister comment on the increasing prices of sugarcane that's been demanded by the farmers of Jharkhand? No. Prime Minister...
But Pooja, don't you think there are people with respective industries and ministries who are responsible for commenting on this? Is the Prime Minister supposed to come in on everything? There was also an accusation. There was actually an accusation made against him for not saying much about Manipur. But when he did, everybody went quiet. So obviously, these are also things which need to be prioritized. I will give you more time. Let me take a response from Dr. Anil Gupta on what all you have said. You have said a lot. Dr. Anil Gupta, if you can hear us. Dr. Gupta?
Yeah. Good evening, Vinigji, and good evening to all the viewers.
Good evening, sir. How would you like to respond to the allegations, this long laundry list of allegations that she has made against the Prime Minister for not speaking out on some of the very important issues that plague our country?
See, Prime Minister need not to ask the Congress to speak. He has done a lot of things to the country in last 10 years. And you remember when the elections was notified by the Election Commission of India, he mentioned categorically that we will go to the people of this country on the basis of what work Modi government has done in the 10 years. First, I would like to answer some queries which Madam has raised. Ours is a democratic party. It is rightly said we have changed roughly hundreds of our sitting MPs, but they are also dedicated party workers. All sitting MPs are involved in the election work, and even the Rajendra Agarwal ji, he is the Prabhari of some seats. So we are not a family party. We are a democratic party, and in party we work in different way. Some work on the booth, some in the mandal, state, or everybody has. You cannot name even a single person who is not involved in election. So it is like a family tradition that every time he will get the ticket, some other work is there, and that is him. And in the Western UP, 27 seats are there, and this time we are hoping to have the 100% target. And that's why, because we have done a lot of things, because Congress has normally everything. They don't talk of the corruption which they have done during their period. But I can mention you that, see, so many things we have done. For the farmer also, have they ever thought of Kisan Samman Nidhi? Modi government has given this to 12 crores of the people. Even recently, the great leader, the Kisan leader, the ex-Prime Minister of country, Chaudhry Charan Singh, was yesterday only confirmed the Bharat Ratna. During the Congressism, they never thought of these things. And for the women also, Modi ji government has developed 11 crores toilets, the Mudra loan, 50 crores Mudra loan. And out of this, maximum share has gone to the women. And we have the Jan Dhan Khata, we have the Sukanya 3.6 crore, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, and 11 crores the Mahila Swan Sahayata Group. So many done, Beti Bachao, Beti Patao. But and one more thing, they pointed out some of the incidents. In each incident, wherever some problem happened in the past, the strict action was taken. And for the women of the country, see, first time the Modi government has given the reservation bill, they have passed the reservation bill in the parliament, and now first time, Congress have never thought of, because they always, for Modi government, four things are more important: women, youth, Kisan, and the Garib. They are the four things wherein always PM Modi has mentioned that they are the top priority. What Congress has done for the women, they never thought of. What Congress have done for the poor people, they never. You remember once even Rajiv Gandhi ji told, if I send 1 rupee, it will reach only 10 paisa to the down. Now, when with the direct benefit transfer, whatever center send, if center send 1 rupees, to the beneficiary, he received the same amount, and sometimes he received the more because whatever he earns interest on the bank. So now there is a transparency, and Modi, the guarantee is there, and zero tolerance for the corruption. You cannot name even a single point. They mentioned about some, everybody is aware. They used to take the illegal money for the election fighting. When the transparent electoral bond scheme was, the intention of the electoral bond was
And
there
Dr.
to
Gupta,
help
one
the
more
clearing.
question I want to supplement to what I asked you earlier as well. We saw the indie bloc getting galvanized today at the Ramlila Maidan. What did you make of that? There were foes that have turned into friends as a result of Mr. Kejriwal's detention by the ED. Is that something that is a cause of worry?
That is not a cause of worry, but I surprised. Yesterday I saw some Congress posters. Now today at the venue they were not there. At the podium, Kejriwal poster was there. After some time that was removed. And I heard some of the video recording of some of the participants who said they are not aware why they are here. Just because their pension is not there, that's why they come. So many things. And see, we are working, we are fighting this election on the basis of our 10-year ruling. And they are just for their self-interest. They want, this Gathbandhan is there only just because of the anti-Modi. They don't have a common vision, they don't have a leader. And just because they want to corrupt, they want to save a corrupt people like Kejriwal, so they have come together. So we don't give much importance to whatever they have told them. We will fight this election on the basis of work done by BJP, Modi government, and that's it.
Okay. Tariq Khan ji, if you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, the BJP is, of course, very gung-ho about UP. Yogi Adityanath and his popularity seems to be soaring. And do you think that, the rhetoric that your party had against the Bharatiya Janata Party did mellow down and also lost a bit of its impact after the Ram Mandir? Mr. Khan?
Adi!
Okay, there's a problem with the audio. I'm going to come back to you. Let me, in fact, rope in Chandni. Chandni, UP is, of course, a very favorite battleground for all political parties. Most of the prime ministers who have run this country, Chandni, have belonged from Uttar Pradesh, barring a few of them, which includes Prime Minister Modi. How do you see the permutation and combination shaping up in the state of Uttar Pradesh? Are people going to actually look at some of the pointers that Dr. Pooja Tripathi has also made, some of these unfulfilled promises? Is that going to be on the psyche of the people before they go out and vote for the Kamal?
When ma'am was talking earlier about all the pointers, I missed some of the points, because I joined late. But some of the points that I heard later on when it came to the electoral bonds and all, this is something that has been going on repetitively in every discussions. People do not, the opposition does not like to talk on the facts. Everybody knows that electoral bond is not something that was given to only BJP. It was encashed by all the other parties as well. All this money that comes in as electoral bonds is white money. And they should not compare apples and oranges. Today, today we are talking about UP. So the common people today are have become very well read and well informed. Today, Uttar Pradesh has become a dream destination for industrial investments, right? Because they have adopted the reform, perform and transform mantra of PM Modi. The state has expanded its business culture. It is attracting investments worth lakhs of crores from domestic players like Reliance, Adani, Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata, Birlas, or international companies like Samsung, Apple, Google, Microsoft. All these are today eager to invest in Uttar Pradesh. Over 6 lakh jobs have been created under Mission Rozgar campaign. In 2017, the unemployment rate was around 6.4%, and today it has decreased to 2.5%. And this rate will come down even more with all these companies investing in UP. When we talk about the crime rate, and this has been a very large talk in Uttar Pradesh, because before Yogi came in power or Modi Shah came in power, and after that, there has been a significant drop in the crime rate. The state had a higher crime rate compared to the the national average, and it stood at 258% before Yogi Adityanath came in power. It stands at 171% today, and it is because of the crackdown on criminals and the zero tolerance policy towards crime and the criminals that have worked remarkably well for UP. In the education sector also, the Yogi government has rejuvenated over 1.36 lakh council schools. They have digitized services for teachers and the parents. They have appointed 1.64 lakh teachers. 1.9 crore parents have received funds in their accounts for their kids, for the education material. So Yogi Adityanath started Operation Kaya Kalp initiative. He allocated 83,000 crore for education. He wants to make the state the top state for school education in India. Today, you look at the road infrastructure, Ganga Expressway, Purvanchal Expressway, Bundelkhand Expressway, which is also a solar expressway. I mean, UP is evolving as the expressway Pradesh with 13 existing and many other proposed expressways. There has been a significant increase in power generation, in renewable solar cities like Ayodhya and Kashi are being developed. I mean, what more? 1.75 crore families have got free gas connection. 2.68 crore farmers received Samman Nidhi. Kashi Vishwanath corridor.
Okay, that's a big report card, yeah, and that is publicly available information as well. Let's see if Mr. Let's see if Mr. Tariq Khan is still there with us or not. Mr. Khan, are you back with us?
I'm there.
Right.
Please.
Mr. Khan, the question I asked you, do you think that, the galvanization that your party tried to put into motion in terms of getting more seats in Uttar Pradesh was somehow negated by, the creation and the inauguration of the Ram Mandir?
No, I didn't able to hear your question, but I would like to respond on the issue of unemployment. You say that the government claimed that unemployment rate is 2.5%. How is it possible? Let it be the labor force. Now, first I'd like to ask that how it has been the unemployment rate is calculated. Near about 14 to 15 lakh labor force is available in Uttar Pradesh. Labor force means that people who are between 16 to 60 year of age who are employable. So labor force, we draw labor force participation from the labor force. So labor force participation is very low in Uttar Pradesh, and when we say that out of that 14 to 15 lakh labor force, you are saying that just 2.5% people are unemployed. That is near about 30 to 40 lakh or 50 lakhs. So if only 30, 40, 50 lakhs people are unemployed in Uttar Pradesh, then why, when the government came with the job of constable and the number of people who applied for that job is near about 60 lakhs? How could this be possible? That means there is some type of flaw. I'm just talking about the jobs of constable in the government sector, and there has been n numbers of sectors as well. So when you present a data which is well suitable for the government, but it should be applicable at the ground as well. It will not be, because I'm just talking about one job. वो जो कांस्टेबल की जॉब आई, उसी में ये सारी बातें खत्म हो जाती हैं. अच्छा, we have seen trailers of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. This is the first time we have seen a trailer for 10 years, and this is the trailer. Look at the way how Modi ji have given us that trailer. We have seen demonetization, where a judge is saying that the percentage of money which were out and more money has returned back. That means that was the process of converting black money into white money, just like electoral bond. So how glorified the tailor is, we have to just understand.
Mr. Khan, what would you say about crime that Chandani also alluded to? Isn't that something that UP was always plagued with? Every day, this shooting, that gangster, this gangster, all of that has stopped.
No, or we haven't have any type of rapes in Uttar Pradesh as well. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me?
Of course not. Of course
In
not.
5 years or 10 years, we don't have any type of rapes, robbery, anything, nothing.
No, I'm not saying they have gone extinct. I'm saying they've reduced. I'm saying the NCRB data also, Mr. Khan, corroborates that crime in UP has reduced. Okay, let me get a response to that from Dr. Anil Gupta as well. Dr. Gupta, how would you like to respond to the points that Mr. Khan has made, especially about unemployment in Uttar Pradesh and that opening for the constable 60 lakh applications?
See, let me explain to you. They
don't collect. Otherwise, I'll.
Sir, we can't hear you. Mr. Khan, we can't hear you. Mr. Khan, we lost your audio. We lost your audio, Mr. Khan. Let Mr. Gupta come in now.
Yeah, Vinayji. Let me reply on this. See, there are 2 points. One is the getting government job, government employment. Another one is getting the employment. See, we have given 50 crores mudra loan. We have an adult population of 97 crore in India. You can check the figures. And out of 50 crores, 30 crores people have taken the multiple loans. That means 50 crores people have their own business, whether they small or micro and something. But you have a limitation for the government jobs. A person doing having some shop or some other small business or something like that, he or she may aspire for a government job. But Modi government has done this thing after the independence, that 50 crores people are self-sufficient, they are self-employed with this mudra loan. That is only the thing. And total government jobs is roughly 50 lakhs. This year only, Modi government has given the 10 lakhs government jobs. For government job, there is a limitation. We know every youth aspires to get the government job, but you remember now more than 25 crores people have crossed the poverty line. That is a big achievement. We are the third prosperous economy in the world. That is the achievement. We are after the corona hardship, lot of people have now come over with this corona period and now doing the self-employment. So get this figure. And one more thing, they talk of the inflation, megai and all that. Do you remember I give the figure of 2013? The inflation rate was 10.5. What is the inflation rate today? It is less than 5. So how they can compare this thing? See, all these things, getting an employment, getting a government, there is a different thing. Modi government has made the citizen of this country self-sufficient, self-employed, and more emphasis has been done on the women of this country.
Okay, let's get a response from Dr. Pooja Tripathi as well. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, well, the Congress necessarily has never done well in UP for a long time now. Do you think anything is going to change this time too for you, despite having some sort of a support when it comes to the India alliance?
Congress has not done well in UP. I'll agree to that, Vinny. But when we come to raising people's issue, 21 paper leaks in last 10 years. We saw the horrific visuals of Kanpur railway station, where there was not even a breath of air to take the way it was crowded for aspirants taking up government exam, and a paper leak happened a day after. So when we say we have not done well, but when it comes to raising people's issue, there has been deplorable acts of violence. There have been a woman was gang raped in Varanasi, 2 minors were gang raped and hanged in Kanpur. So when we are saying that we are bringing up people's issue, we have promised MSP to the farmers.
Dr. Pooja Tripathi, this happened in Rajasthan as well when your government was in power. This happened in Punjab as well. What is this an equivalent to? What does this solve is my question. If it's happened under your government, it's happening under their government. How does that make them any worse than when you were in power?
Did the Rajasthan government shield away victims? Did the Rajasthan government made the people who have been accused of part of their own cabinet? Did somebody in Rajasthan government was on streets demanding justice? As is in Uttarakhand, Ankita Bhandari's parents are having a fast unto death on the streets, and BJP's MLA, Pulkit Arya, has been accused of rape. Did in Rajasthan, Congress IT cell people raped a woman at gunpoint? No, it happened in Varanasi. So when I talk about two instances, and it's Varanasi's Prime Minister Modi's constituency, he didn't utter a word. So when we are talking about BJP himself is the perpetrator here. BJP has been shielding Hathras abuser, BJP has been shielding Unnao abuser, BJP has been shielding Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, BJP has been shielding Sandeep Singh.
Okay, let's get a response from Chandani as well. She's been itching to respond. We've also run out of time. Chandani?
Yeah, so all these names that Ms. Pooja has just told.
Well, Brijbhushan has been brought up continuously, Chandani, and we haven't heard a justifiable explanation as to why is he still roaming free.
Whom are you talking about?
Mr. Brijbhushan.
Oh yes, see, Brijbhushan Singh, the allegations put on him, he was suspended from his post.
Suspended? No, he was not suspended.
He was taken down from his post. He was taken down from his post.
He was
Yes.
not taken down from
He
his
was
post.
taken down
No.
from his post.
What a
See, ma'am, allegations have been put on a lot of
What
many
action
people.
has Bharatiya Janata Party taken on Brijbhushan Sharan Singh?
Taken on
Is
Pulkit
Let her
Arya.
finish. Let her finish. Dr. Pooja, let her respond. She didn't interrupt you. Let her finish. Let her make a point.
suspended.
Let her make a point. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Go ahead, Chandni.
All right. So, Pulkit Arya is behind the bars. All these people who have been involved in the crime in UP, whether they belong to BJP or whether they belong to any party, a strong action has been taken against them. When Mr. Tariq Khan was talking about the labor force survey, the labor force survey's recent periodic survey has told that the employment rate has come down from 6.4% in 2017-18 to 2.6 in 2022 and 2023. Now, when you talk about whether it's Yogi Adityanath's doing, yes, it is. But it is also because the center has such a great leadership. A man like Narendra Modi, who thrives to make India not just a better place.
Okay. We've run out of time. Appreciate everyone joining us. Chandni, appreciate everyone joining us. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. We'll get to do more of this, I'm sure, in a run-up to this massive election.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.